All right. Here we go. Flight Sim Fridays. Like the sound of that. You have to keep that. How clever. You have to keep that. How... All right. Boo-boo-boo. All right. I think that's probably enough tea for today. Bart Scarts, where are we flying today? Unknown. Haven't decided yet. I need to check career mode to see how badly damaged my plane is. I had a incident last flight. I'm still not sure if the trade-off of longer startup times is worth having downloaded everything. It probably is. Let's see how badly damaged this plane is, if I can even fly it. Hey, well today. How are you, sir? The plane is looking bad. That's, there it is. She's not in great shape. She's not in good shape at all. Oof. Oh, boy. I told you guys I had a problem last time we flew. 59 delicate. Ugh. We'll see if this plane is airworthy. Of course, this plane is also stuck in South America thanks to me not paying attention when we initially started the sim. I do not feel like doing skydiving. These both pay the exact same. We'll see how this goes. And if not, we'll just pop out to free flight and just do whatever. It's not a bad... I'm not going to pay any attention to that departure pattern. I'll tell you that right now. But I need the freelancer missions as opposed to the employee missions because I'll never get this plane fixed on the pay that you get from the employee missions. It's just not going to happen. Also, because this game hates my controllers, okay, looks like it actually kept everything for once. And if you're new here and you've never watched me play Flight Sim, I do actually like to do all the little niggly bits. So
Ready for boarding, Marcella.
I don't go too hard. I'm not going to manually start up the aircraft. Ooh, that plane is dirty. But all the little stuff that it wants you to do, I'll do it.
Good day for flying, right, Captain? On board, you're taking a local celebrating a special occasion, Francisco, and his sibling, for a nice scenic ride over the region. If your passengers have their seatbelts fastened and look comfortable, you are good to depart. Engine started. Let's go.
All right, let's announce our taxi.
Sierra Charlie Romeo X-ray traffic.
Brakes off.
Vitair Charlie Alpha Oscar 79er is taxiing to runway tree 2. Sierra Charlie Romeo X-ray.
Hi, thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Francisco. I'm thrilled to fly over Illapel with you. Our parents live in the area, so this flight feels like a trip back to our childhood, you know?
Sure thing, Francisco. Hey, Mystic.
Hey there, I'm Francisco. It's so great hanging out with you today. By hanging out, I mean flying.
Oh, we're just gonna... that's the hold short? Why? I'll get dinged a little bit for procedure there, but, I mean, really, why is the hold short, like, right there?
When do we start?
We're gonna work out some career mode stuff, Mystic, and hope that this airplane holds it together.
I could get used to this.
Oh, this plane is in not good shape, guys. When I let go of the joystick, she's tilting to the left. Back off the throttle a little bit here.
Marcella was right. I don't feel afraid or dizzy.
So Flight Sim Fridays are probably going to be a thing if you guys like them.
Hey, Francisco, nothing like it. Is there?
Marcella, thanks for asking. We're having a blast.
I'll let you take it all in. We'll catch up afterwards.
Over here, check this out. The sky is mind-blowing. Seeing it from here is even better.
They are a little weird, Mystic. It's all the AI generated dialogue that makes them really weird. But I've been wanting to play more Flight Sim, and I'm revamping the Favorite Places to Fly series. The first episode of the new version comes out tonight. They're considerably longer and more in depth, so I hope you guys enjoy them. But it's just I've been wanting to do more. So,
You okay? Not scared? I'm too excited to be scared.
we've got Star Citizen, we've got Elite, we've got Flight Sim, and there's not really a lot coming out this year so far that I'm hyped about. So, we've got 3 good games to mix it up between now. There's going to be a lot of really in-depth Elite this year because of Distant Worlds 3. So this will be a good, palate cleanser for me. think we can back off on the
You're
trim.
hitting the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
The flight sim missions are also a little just strange, but you know, once we get some money rolling in, then I'll like to switch to some other type of missions. The problem is, hey Talon, the problem is back before they made some of the changes to
I
the
didn't expect it to
career,
be so overwhelming.
I ended up crashing on a mission because of a fuel tank bug.
The streets of Illapel over there. Nice.
And so we're still trying to recover from essentially totaling a plane. Yeah, 2024, Talon. Seven knots is such a specific goddamn speed. Thank God we're in a Cessna. I can't remember, Talon. Are you? Do you play with HOTAS or dual sticks in Elite?
You know that movie where the wizard flies around on a giant eagle? This is like that. Except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
HOTAS? Okay, good. I have a separate throttle for this game because it does not like twin sticks.
Right there, look. You can see every detail.
I would love to look, but I'm concentrate on our airspeed right now. There we go. BlazBlue entropy effect? Ooh. Do tell. Oh, that reminds me. Talon, I haven't talked to you in a little bit. Are you going on Distant Worlds 3 with one of your alts? That's the other thing you guys will get to see this year is more of my alt, because if we need to do anything in the bubble, I'll have to use Dimebot Jr. because Dimebot is going on the on Distant Worlds.
What's going on, Francisco? You've been pretty quiet.
Just taking it all in.
Totally. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Flight yoke and foot controls, nice. I don't have room for that in here. I'm using one of my Solar sticks, and then I have a the Sol 6 HOTAS throttle on my left.
Sierra Charlie Romeo X-ray traffic. Bytear Charlie Alpha Oscar 79er. 3 miles northeast, 2700. Inbound to land. Runway tree 2. Sierra Charlie Romeo X-ray.
Can't wait to share my photos with everyone at the club.
Kind of tied up in a war. No, yep, you said it yourself. You can always send Cat.
Almost there, guys. So Francisco having a good time? Ready for another round?
The flight went so well. Great thrills, insane panorama over Illapel. Let's go again.
Quite an experience. I recommend it.
I hate the way this game does pattern entries for these randomly generated missions. This weekend. Well, I did Distant Worlds 2, and I am looking forward to 3. I'm also looking forward to the fact that Frontier has said they're going to work more closely with the Distant Worlds guys this time. Alright, there's pattern entry. A reasonable pattern entry. Good. Why does chocolate and peanut butter taste good? Because. A little bit of lag
Sierra
there.
Charlie Romeo X-ray traffic.
That's not
Flight
fantastic
Air
game.
Charlie Alpha Oscar 79er is on final. Runway tree 2. To land. Sierra Charlie Romeo X-ray.
A few shakes and wiggles, but we're on solid ground.
Come on, stop. This is bad. Park and brakes just did not do anything. How bad did that just fuck up that plane? That's showing it in better shape than when we just took it out. See, the problem is, if we want another airplane, boom. And if we want a new plane, they're worse. Well, those are helicopters. Yeah, parking brakes just did not catch there. Or the brakes at all just did not catch there. So... Returning a Vision Jet home. I'm going to take that just for the shits and giggles. Got your notoriety down to 0. I had to wait for mine to cool off from 10 the other day. Yeah, we had effectively no brakes there. I may almost be better off starting a new career at this rate. In fact, I kind of... I think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to start a new career mode. This one is too deep in the fucking hole. And I don't like being trapped on the coast of South America. How do I reset my career in this game? There it is. Don't need to see that again. Any location in the world where you want to start your career? Utah, no, sir. Is Monroe Regional not? There it is. Well, we could go take a look at the Great Salt Lake. It actually looks very cool in the sim.
Here at the club, then. But before...
Alright, it's going to make me do a training flight, I'm sure.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations? Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
I don't want to.
After taking off, we will climb to 2,200 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
I know this airport well. There's not much of a view to enjoy.
Perfect. The wind is from 227 degrees direction with a speed of 2 knots. So we'll be taking off from runway 23. Okay, Let me taxi to the runway.
Oh, you're gonna taxi.
Alright, now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 55 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
It's not overwhelming. Just,
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving. You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
There's 50.
We have
And
reached
rotate.
55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
I like that it's giving me keyboard inputs.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing. We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
I don't think we need 11% flaps right now, dude. I also don't need trim 14. Let's, there we go.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
Why am I expecting Air Force Proud to show up and cut your engine? God, I would. I love that, man.
Okay, turn left again. We're almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 2,200 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
I could glide, yeah. This plane actually does glide fairly well.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
I'll tell you what does not glide. It's what I was flying for today's favorite places to fly video.
There we are. 2,200 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it.
Alright, now that's something. I was flying a C-47 Skytrain today on favorite places to fly. Easy plane to fly. Does not glide.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
I just bought my girlfriend one of those Squawk 7700 shirts. She's actually a private pilot. She loves it. She probably finds him both hilarious and offensive at the same time.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
God knows my dad did. For reference, my dad was a commercial airline pilot for 30 years.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey. If you want to embark on it, let's catch up at our headquarters. You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL. There's a laptop in the office. Here you can see all the different certifications. All the training lessons you'll need to pass.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
My dad never cared for flight sims, actually. Which was weird, but... the man had enough flight hours. I guess he figured he didn't need to do that in his free time.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Byte Oscar Romeo Foxtrot 14 is taxiing to runway 23. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
TAWS system test. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and taxi up to the hold short. I would have loved to have been a commercial pilot. Eyesight's too bad. Instead, I'm just an internet neckbeard pilot. Back in Southwestern University, family in Ohio, and where this close. So sure, aircraft love it. TSA can go fuck themselves. Because of my dad, I've been on more airplanes than I can count in my life, including well before TSA was ever a glimmer in anybody's eye, and I can say that they have never done a goddamn bit of good, and they can go burn in hell.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Byte Oscar Romeo Foxtrot 14. Taking off runway 23. Left close traffic. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
All right, left-hand traffic pattern around the airport it is. All right, climb 1200. Alright, we're good. On the other hand, the folks in Cleveland love it. People just need to have a sense of humor, man. I do love the Cessnas in this game because once you properly trim one, you don't have to do anything to it. It flies itself.
Oscar Romeo Foxtrot 14. 1 mile southeast, 1700 inbound to land. Runway 5, Kilo, Echo, Quebec, Yankee.
That and the 172's got the nice glass cockpit. That's Highway 74.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Bytair Oscar Romeo Foxtrot 14 is on final. Runway 5 to land. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
Yeah, this is going to be dicey. I did not throttle back soon enough. But, fortunately, being a Cessna,
Stall. 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 Stall.
a little rough, but we did put her down.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Bytair Oscar Romeo Foxtrot 14 is taxiing to parking. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
All in all, that was not bad. Landing's always a tricky part, right, guys? And any landing we can walk away from. I can't remember. Is vehicle traffic in this game real or not? It is not. Also, the Monroe Airport does not have buses. Blech. I meant to do that. Just showing off my acrobatics.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Did pretty good there. I'm actually kind of surprised. Allows you to fly a single-engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. New aircraft available for flyable missions.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully, your PPL allows you to fly recreationally. Let's go back to headquarters. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As you build up your flight. On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission.
Oh, that's another one of these flight seeing missions. That's fine. Wait, did that say Weddington? There's nothing in Weddington. Weddington's a neighborhood. Yeah, static port cover. Jacks. tube. Now your girlfriend really wants to get your updates done. Well, get on it, man.
David, I'm ready.
Roger that.
Worms, Nebraska. Are there worms that live there?
Come on, Captain. Let's see that magic you're known for.
That magic I'm known for? Bro, this is my, second flight.
She's keen on discovering the sights around Union County. She's someone we all know here, so I'm counting on you to treat her well and show her around. By the way, you'll see. She's cool and interested. If the seat belts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Engine started. Let's go.
Hi, thanks for taking me aboard. I'm Laura. I'm thrilled to fly over Weddington with you. So many memories in this area. Flying over all these familiar places is going to be quite something.
Now, for those of you that are new to the sim, if you're wondering why I'm bothering with taxing and stuff, that's because you'll see at the end of these missions a no-skip bonus. I could skip this stuff anytime I want, but it doesn't take that long. And even though the skip bonus, or the penalty for skipping is not that much, it isn't worth the trade-off to me. So I'll do the taxing and all that. Now, we're going to take a different approach with this new career. I don't think I'm going to go with some of the license specializations I did last time. The thing I'm really going to want to get to is my IFR. And once I get my IFR, then we can kind of evaluate what else we want to get, like turboprops, twin engine, that kind of thing. But I definitely want my IFR license because that opens up a lot of missions. And I'll probably also do more rotorcraft. Helicopters have gotten a little bit of an overhaul, and they're actually semi-flyable now, although I'll have to resort to the blasphemy of a gamepad. but that's also a lot of missions that I didn't do in the old career because helicopters were not in a good place.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Bitair Bravo Alpha, Juliet Niner 12. Taking off runway 2 tree. West departure, Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
I'm a bit nervous, but eager to see the landscape from above. The
Don't be
guys at the
nervous.
field said you're a super pilot, so I'm in your hands now. That takeoff, it's like floating for a split second before we climb. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Oddity Archive. That sounds interesting, like the kind of thing I'd like. Fly to Union County. Technically, we're in Union County game. The Monroe Regional Airport is the airport for Union County.
Hey, Laura. Nothing like it, is there?
My pilot is giving me the VIP treatment. It's such a great moment.
I'll let you take it all in. We'll catch up afterwards.
Started out with broadcasting on these huge AV geek music. Sweet.
We're up high, but it feels almost normal.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's have a look around.
No fear for heights at all. I feel super safe. Like we're in our own little bubble.
I can make you not feel super safe, lady. All I gotta do is push down on this stick. All right, so let's see what it thinks it's gonna orbit
Hello, everyone.
as, quote, Weddington. That looks like Marvin. Well, they think that's Marvin High School.
And finally, Union County. I'll never forget this.
We've been in Union County the whole time. Okay.
It's like seeing this place for the first time.
Is it? We're orbiting 45. No, that's 74. It's just an annoying road in Union County.
Hey, I can see my workplace.
All right, back to the airport we go. Need to see about rebinding that because this joystick has a little bit of twist, or because I can twist it. The game is interpreting that as rudder, so when I turn, sometimes I twist a little bit and we get that wobble.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Byter Bravo Alpha Juliet Niner 12. 5 miles west. 1800 inbound to land. Runway 5. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
I am in North Carolina. I'm actually right outside Charlotte in the sim right now. Should be due. Where's the skyline? Can't quite see it from here. But yeah, we're just south of Charlotte right now.
I'll have some great stories about my place to share back home.
Frog in my throat.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, Laura? Ready to give it go again?
What a thrill. I absolutely love the view flying over Weddington. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
No, Biffle went down at Concord, which is about 30 miles north of where we currently are. Ugh, what is going on with my...
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Byter Bravo Alpha Juliet Niner 12 is on final. Runway 5 to land. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
This is not going to be a pretty landing.
Just like a roller coaster, but we're down safe. Not bad at all.
Not bad. All right.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic. Bytair Bravo Alpha Juliet 912 is taxiing to parking. Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee.
There we go. Ooh, caravans, nice. Yeah, once we get off the get out of this mission, I can show you guys on the map where while you're talking about having Bart Scarts. I still haven't gotten. They still haven't finished the investigation on that either.
You've given this guest quite something to share back at work. She clearly loved the session. Well done.
There we go. Nice, successful flight. Let's see how we did. Only 63% on the sightseeing quality. Really? It is, Talon. Yes.
Nice work completing your continue building your flight.
All right, so here's Charlotte, Douglas International. We were just flying out of why are you not showing up? There's Matthews. We were just flying out of Monroe Regional here. All right, Charlotte. There's 277. This is Concord Regional. I believe. Statesville Airport, actually. KSVH. So he was further north than I thought. That would have been the airport Biffle took off from. There is a way to replace Bing with Google, but it doesn't work that well.
Here's all the first flight missions available right now.
Can I... Wait a minute. Can I get my rotorcraft license? No, I have to do one more airplane mission. Are there any fit? No, there aren't any fan missions. I'm really just not in the mood to do. This will be nice and short. Oh God, we're in a flight design CTSL. Who likes midget planes? This fucking thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is...
Initiate boarding.
Oh, boy. I don't like flying this thing. What's up, Base X? I do not like flying this thing. This is not going to be fun.
I'm sure you knew when you woke up this morning it was going to be a great day. Your guest today is David. You'll see he's a cool guy. He lives around and has been dreaming of exploring the region for a while. If his seatbelt is fastened, you're all set.
Your girlfriend just squeaked with joy. I'm not a fan of this plane. There's some very, very interesting small planes in this game, like the Pipistrel Virus.
Is taxiing to runway 2228 Alpha.
So many memories in this area. Flying over all these familiar places is going to be quite something. I'm David, by the way.
Okay, David. What in the world? My throttle just stopped responding. Oh, because it unbound my... Right? That is one thing that they really cocked up between the release of 2020 and 2024 is how easy it is to map and access controls.
2-8 Alpha traffic. Vitaire Kilo Sierra Quebec Tree 011. Taking off runway 22, south departure 2-8 Alpha.
Are we going?
Yes, sir, we're going.
That moment when the wheels leave the ground feels a bit surreal.
Whoa, my flaps wheel is all out of whack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do they have to be so goddamn picky about this? Toggle. Which one is it? I think if I just do toggle cockpit view, it'll do what I want it to, but nope. This is the nightmare of Flight Sim 2024, folks. It's not the game itself. I mean, look at all the... It's a nightmare. Like, that should... do what I want it to, but it doesn't. And I need the cockpit view for what's coming up, so... Drone views, external views, previous 6 camera, next 6 camera, toggle cockpit focus mode, pilot positions. That's the photo mode nonsense. Of course, it's bound to one specific slap. Ugh. I'm gonna find whoever made these key bindings and slap them. This is such a tiny plane. Oh, super light, rather.
We're up high, but it feels almost normal. Almost.
Whoa, now, guys, we're rocking along at a blistering 84 knots.
Wait for me. I need to take some pictures.
Passenger has his deodorant. I mean, yeah, he's right here. Don't you fat finger those rudder pedals, brother. Or fat foot them. Yeah, I normally don't like to skip, but this is painful. I just want to get this slide out of the way so I can take a cert. Okay.
Last but not least, thanks for showing me that.
Round and around we go.
This is better than any postcard. House right down here. That really got me.
Oh, the AI. Yeah, we're skipping the landing. I'm not. Not with this thing. It takes too long.
Almost there, guys. So, David having a good time? Ready for another round?
A lot of emotions right now. All I know is I'm eager to fly against.
Are we going for a straight-in approach on this? No, it's doing a wide circle. Okay. not much of an airport. Not much of a plane either. Let's go ahead and start throttling back. I think it reminds me of a styrofoam RC I had when I was a kid. I don't think it's far off.
Alpha traffic, Vitair Kilo Sierra Quebec Tree 011 is on final. Runway 22 to land 28 Alpha.
Whoa. Easy there, girl.
Smooth as silk. I barely even noticed we hit the ground.
I wouldn't call that smooth as silk. You apparently weren't watching the last 30 seconds of that flight, bud. Landed that like I was a Spirit Airlines pilot.
Two-8 Alpha traffic, Vitair Kilo Sierra Quebec Tree 011 is taxiing to parking. 28 Alpha.
Sorry about that drop there, guys. Streamlabs just shit itself. We should be back now.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like he enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
Ooh, we got an S rank. I'm surprised at that.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL. If you pass your CPL,
An elite, I just ran into an NPC named F Mees. Alright. All right, Van Nuys and Bob Hope Airports in Los Angeles County. Cool. It's going to teach me how to trim an airplane. I already know how to trim up a plane, guys.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Van Nuys ground. Cessna November 58 tree 71 with Mike. Request taxi to the active. East departure.
Pause system test. Okay.
Cessna November 5871. Taxi to and hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Cessna tree 71.
All right, remember, cars aren't real. We have definitely got some trees that haven't loaded.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna November 58 tree 7.
Oh yeah, look across the runway.
16 right. East departure.
Cessna November 58 tree 71. Altimeter 2992 east departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right. Cessna tree 71.
All right, we're up. Let's get our initial climb. Looks like a left hand. Once we reach 1500.
Cessna tree 71. Continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna November 58 tree 71. Continue for east departure.
There's 1900. How long is this long final entry? Jesus.
Cessna Tree 71, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna November 58 Tree 71. Frequency change.
Whoa. Oh, those do work like I thought they do, but I don't like the way they work.
Burbank Tower. Cessna November 58 Tree 71 is 4 miles west. 1800 with Gulf to land.
Cessna November 58 Tree 71, Burbank Tower. Altimeter 299er2, fly straight in runway 8. Cessna Tree 71, wind 258 at 6, cleared to land runway 8.
Cleared to land runway 8. Cessna Tree 71.
Looking good so far.
Cessna Tree 71, turn next taxiway.
That's actually a pretty good landing.
Cessna Tree 71, contact ground on 12 Tree decimal niner.
12 Tree decimal niner. Cessna Tree 71.
All right, guys.
Burbank ground. Cessna November 58 Tree 71. Request taxi to parking.
Cessna November 58 Tree 71. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Bravo. Cessna Tree 71.
Around and around we go.
You performed performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
Not a great piloting career. Great piloting career.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions. You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle it.
Alright, ferry missions are nice and easy. And it's a Skyhawk. Because, of course, it's a Skyhawk. It's always a Skyhawk. Everybody loves Skyhawks. Is this an airport or somebody's backyard? Ugh, taxiing here is going to be hell. We're definitely in Germany, though. Look at all the gliders.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nimijendron is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Nobody in the history of aviation has said a
Echo Delta, Romeo Mike
172
traffic.
Skyhawk.
Echo Charlie Mike Niner.
Nobody.
Taxiing to runway 18. Echo Delta, Romeo Mike. Echo Delta, Romeo Mike traffic. Bytear, Echo Charlie Mike Niner. Taking off runway 18. West departure, Echo Delta, Romeo Mike.
I can't say as I blame you or disagree with you that it would look better as a tail dragger. You know, one thing that they absolutely crushed in this game is the clouds. They look so good. Whoa! What the? hell was that? I feel like this weather's pushing it for somebody that doesn't have a, or only has a VFR license. I mean, that sure was a pretty view right there. Because, you know, I'm glad this thing's not a tail dragger, because tail draggers can be annoying to land and brake. Mostly the braking. A mountain and some dinosaurs. That is actually a thing we can do. Let's that would be a fun thing to end the stream on today, actually. So we'll skip to descent so I can get this mission over with real fast. Oh my god, what kind of cluster is this? Is that my landing strip? Damn it, Germany!
Echo Delta, Romeo Delta traffic. Bytair Echo Charlie Mike 9er. 1 miles north, 2400, inbound to land. Runway 27. Echo Delta, Romeo Delta.
Are they? No, I'm... The hell is this approach? I like how right after I get my pilot's license, he's like, I got a job for you. And it's like, go to another country and go from landing on, you know, modern runways to taking off and landing in unmarked grass fields. Spiral team. I don't get the way this game auto-generates its approach patterns sometimes. They make no sense.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Bytair Echo Charlie Mike Niner is on final. Runway 27. To land, Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
Runway 27. Y'all are being real fucking generous with the term runway right now. Real generous with the term runway. Thank you. It got me there for a second, but...
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Bytair Echo Charlie Mike Niner is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta Romeo Delta.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Something about this game, even with its problems, I just love flight sims. I cannot wait until I can get my hands on a Steam frame this year and try this in VR. With that VR. I know what it's like in the Index. I mean, we did pretty good. Now this right here is why you need to own your own company. Notice how much of a commission this jackass took.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a...
Right. Let's have a little fun before we head out. Because it is a shorter stream today. So, I happen to own a little thing that puts in some islands right here that aren't actually, you know, real. And also don't want to load. Here we are. I don't think we want to fly a C-47 Skytrain. We don't want something as fast as a jet. Are you not in, or did I spell that wrong? There you are. Ooh, you know what we could do, actually? Yes, that sounds like a great idea, actually. For those who aren't aware, this is the Jurassic World pack that, is it Orbex? Who did the Orbex? Who did this? Yeah, it's Orbex. They put the whole archipelago in here. That's camera angle. I need a little bit of HUD to fly this thing. Alright, where'd it go? I saw it down there. Let's see, I believe it's this way. This is a fantastic add-on, by the way. Oh, yeah, might want to do something about that airspeed. I am not the world's best helicopter pilot. My dad would be ashamed of me. I can hear him shaking his head now. All right. Where are you, dinos? think I've had this much trouble finding them before. They're real obvious. They used FDAV's own models for them, so... Now I'm starting to remember how to fly a helicopter. I'll definitely never be a barefoot Arma pilot, though. Alright, let's climb and head over this ridgeline. Oh, right, the pterodactyl habitats. Words, I knows how to use them. Ah, there's some dinos. Look at him run. haven't seen any pterodactyls or anything. I mean, I know they're in the add-on, but haven't seen them flying around. Lots of these little guys, though. And for those that weren't looking when I loaded this up, they've added all of the islands in Jurassic Park. They're not loading right now from the whole franchise. Oh, hey, look, we got some big ones. Hey there, big boys. Man, Frontier's dino models look almost too good in this game. So this is if you have the sim, this is a neat little add-on. It's adds a ton of land. Oop, wrong button. Panama Canal speedrun and history lesson. Ooh. That could be fun. And one last thing. Those of you that I'm telling you may not have known about this. I'm still waiting on that, but the Red Bull Air races are online now.
Smoke on. Incorrect rotation.
I would dearly love to have my inside camera view. At any rate. Yeah, the game's actually a lot more complete now. Anything cool in the marketplace before we head off for the day? Oh, wow. This is a good deal on this. That's a very good deal on that. I need to spend a little bit of money. There's a few there's a few things that make this game a lot better. In fact, I'm about to spend a little bit of money. Because there's some stuff that just ain't right. Okay, trees. This is all stuff that I had in 2020. I guess it didn't carry over, huh? Environment. I hate that they use tokens now. We'll pop into Charlotte Douglas after this and see how this looks before we sign off. The Aurora actually looks good in this game. I don't really know why they've got that one in there. History of the Super Snoopy from... Ooh. I love this plane. Let's see if that helped out these runway signs and lights any. Yes, yes it did. Why does this control keep unbinding itself? Is it because of the controller? Or is it because the throttle is not working at all right now? And yet that control has unbounded. It's something to do with the controller. Have old airports you can bring back. There are some airports that aren't that don't still exist that are in the game. I think there are some that you can buy though that are out of service or. I just happened to land on that by accident while ago. Save.
Hello. Welcome to Llanfair po Gwyngyth Gogerydd Gwyndropoch Slant Sirio Go Go Go.
This is an old school plane. What in the world is up with that trim? Oh, let's go bust the parking lot, that's the rider's lot. Go bust the parking lot and see what the cars look like. We are vastly exceeding this airframe's tolerable. Yeah, the cars look a little better. Flying this thing like it's a fighter jet. All right, Talon, I'm going to answer your question about airports before I head off because now you got me curious. Marketplace. This is different than how it used to be. I know in the old sim they did. I'm not seeing that with the... with this. Ah, yes, look at the big gaping hole that is China. There have been so many times I've wanted to do something cool that was in China, but I can't because there's just nothing fucking there in the sim. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. First Flight Sim Friday. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. I will be back tomorrow We're going to be doing some Elite tomorrow or Star Citizen, one or the other. Sunday's definitely Star Citizen. And then